This is the voice of Randy Fosburgh, and I'm going to sing you some Sinatra. My music lessons began at the age of 8, listening to Frank's Nice and Easy LP, which I bought for my parents, but I liked it more than they did. In my teens, it was my good fortune to be a member of the Kids from Wisconsin, a singing and dancing troupe who performed for crowds as large as 20,000 people at grandstand shows and conventions in Wisconsin and around the country. We were the opening act for numerous star attractions, including Johnny Cash, Sonny and Cher, Jack Jones, and Johnny Mathis. I've been lucky enough to perform my tribute to Frank in, among other places, Vegas, LA, New York City, Singapore, Australia, and throughout the Caribbean. I was pleased to record a swing and new love song, How Did We Fall in Love, at Studio City Sound in LA a few years ago, written for me by Keith L. Hall, a veteran Las Vegas musician himself. With the upcoming 100th anniversary of Frank Sinatra's birth, just sit back, relax, and remember.
Practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only attraction I know is the case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting vainly the old ennui. Then I suddenly turn and see your fabulous face.
Welcome to an afternoon with Frank Sinatra.
I get no kick from champagne. Beer, alcohol, it doesn't move me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some like the bebop refrain. I know that if I sang even one riff, it would bore me terrifically too. However, I do get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to see that you obviously, you do not adore me. I get no kick in a plane flying so high with some chick in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. But I get a kick out of you. Hello, welcome. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to see that you obviously, you do not adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying too high with some gal in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. But I get a kick, you give me a boot, I get a kick. Thank you. You're too kind. Here's how I feel about all of it. I've got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Got a song that I sing, I can make the rain go anytime I move my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life's a wonderful thing, long as I hold the string. I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. Got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world, what a life I love. Life's a wonderful thing. Walk you up. Long as I hold the string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let it go. I've got the world on a string and I'm sitting on a rainbow. Got that string around my finger. What a world. Ain't no other kind of life. Hey now. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to take you guys on the road with me. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among those stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me sing forevermore that you are all I long for, all I worship, I do adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Jump! Hey! Because you are all I long for, all I worship. cruise ship I do adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, little old Francis loves to boop-be-doo, boop, 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 you. Thank you. You wouldn't believe it, but that started out as a romantic little waltz, but Quincy Jones put a brand new dress on her, and Don Costa put a little flourish at the end there, at the beginning. I would like now to talk about love a little bit. It's great when love takes you up into orbit and all that great jazz happens. But sometimes, just sometimes, it's nothing but a serious splashdown, baby. And this next medley with a beautiful song by Johnny Burke and Jimmy Van Heusen, and another beautiful song by Harold Arlen, I think, tell that story. Last night, when we were young, love was a star, a song unsung. Life was so new, so real, so right. Ages ago, last night. Today, the world is old. You flew away, and the time grew cold. Where is that star that shone so bright? Ages ago, last night. To think that spring had depended on merely this, a look, a kiss. To think that something so splendid could slip away. One little day break. Maybe I should have saved those leftover dreams. Funny, but here's that rainy day. Here's that rainy day they told me about. And I laughed at the thought that it might turn out this way. Where is that worn-out wish that I threw aside after it brought my love so near? It's very funny how love rainy day is It's very funny how love becomes such a cold, rainy day. So now let's reminisce and recollect the sighs and the kisses, the arms that clung when we were young Thank you very much. You're a wonderful town. Feel free to dance if you want. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right to the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are longing to stray right to the very heart of it. New York, New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you. New York, New York. Fred Astaire taught me this. No, Gene Kelly. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm king of the hill, new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. Come on, come through New York, New York, New York. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful crowd. Love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. When I went off stage, I was told that I had several requests, but I decided to do another song anyway. Right now, I would like to send out some thank yous. The number one thank you goes out to you, the audience, because without you, there's no me. And I want to thank you very much for being such a wonderful audience. And sometimes it brings out the best in me to see you all enjoying it so much. So thank you very much. I would also like to thank the Women's Christian Network, Grand Junction Christian Women's Network, for inviting me here. They're a wonderful group, and thank you for giving me your auspices. Just a couple quick more shout-outs here. I want to thank Ben back there. Ben Krogan is running the lights. I didn't know it was going to turn into such a production, but we've got Ben on the lights back there. And we are recording this. And so if you don't like what you did today, come on back and re-record with us tomorrow. And back there we have, well, right here we have Frank Bregar on the soundboard. Frank, take a quick. And we have Mr. Klinsman back there from CC Video, recording all of the things that are going on here. So I hope you'll be able to see yourselves on YouTube one day here. Right now, I am going to do a request. The group asked me to do a inspirational song, and so when you think of those rainy days and those last nights when you were young, just remember that you're not alone. There's always somebody there with you. When you walk through a storm, keep your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain. walk on, with God in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Golden sky and the sweet silver song of a love. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on, with God in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk. God's by your side. You'll never walk alone. Thanks again. I'll see you maybe next year. Maybe you'll have me back. So, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.